Your business card looks cheap, and it is probably not the paper. It is the generic template, crowded contact details, soft logo, and layout that feels exactly like everyone else's. A better business card maker should give you a sharp, distinctive design and editable source you can keep. Here is the clean SVG workflow. Most online card makers optimize for finishing quickly, not building a useful brand asset. You pick a template, squeeze in every social link, download a flat file, and discover the problem when the printer asks for better artwork. The logo is blurry, the margins are risky, and one typo means exporting everything again. SVG Genie turns a plain English identity brief into editable vector artwork. Describe the name, role, brand personality, hierarchy, palette, logo idea, and print constraints. The result is a real SVG master that stays crisp, can be revised, and can feed print, web, email signatures, social profiles, and digital contact cards. I checked 12 replacement topics after the daily queue ran out. Data for SEO shows Business Card Maker at about 74,000 monthly US searches with keyword difficulty around 17. The leading YouTube videos promise professional cards for free or teach Canva. The missing payoff is clean editable SVG source you actually own. This workflow works for founders, consultants, designers, photographers, real estate agents, restaurants, tradespeople, creators, event teams, and small brands. The style can be minimal, editorial, playful, technical, luxurious, or bold. What stays constant is a deliberate hierarchy and one reusable vector master. Start with identity, not decoration. For example, create a minimal business card for Maya Chen, a product designer working with early-stage startups. Include her name, role, website, and email. Use a bold MC monogram, confident whitespace, black and warm cream, and one electric violet accent. Then give the production brief, standard 3.5 by 2 inch proportions, front and back, print safe margins, no hairline strokes, no tiny text, high contrast, and clean. Editable SVG output. Ask for a design that still feels recognizable when seen for only 2 seconds across a table. A few seconds later, you have several vector directions instead of one locked template. See? The type, monogram, rules, and color fields remain sharp at every size. You can change a title, update the contact details, refine the palette, or export exactly what the printer needs without rebuilding the card. Compare the deliverables. A flattened template is a final snapshot. An SVG is the design source. The snapshot becomes obsolete when a phone number changes. The SVG stays editable, scalable, and useful. It can become a printed card, website mark, email signature, social graphic, or conference badge from the same system. Use this prompt formula. Name the person, role, audience, and brand personality. Provide only the contact details that matter. Define the palette, typography mood, logo or monogram idea, and front versus back structure. Add dimensions, safe margins, minimum text size, and a request for clean editable SVG output. A business card is not a tiny resume. The name should win immediately. The role should explain relevance. One contact path should be obvious. Everything else must earn its place. White space is not wasted area. It is what makes the important information feel confident, legible, and expensive. Always proof at physical size. Print the design at 100%, trim it to 3.5 by 2 inches, and hold it at normal reading distance. Check the smallest text, contrast, edge clearance, and whether the card communicates in 2 seconds. A giant monitor preview hides bad decisions. Once the structure works, build a system. Keep the grid, monogram, and type hierarchy consistent. Then create versions for each teammate, a dark and light option, a conference card, and a digital contact graphic. A reusable identity system is more valuable than one clever layout. Because the output is SVG, designers can refine it in Figma or Illustrator, developers can use the monogram on a website, printers can scale the artwork without requesting higher resolution, and the owner can update text later. Export PDF or PNG when needed, but keep the SVG as source of truth. The search demand is large, and the YouTube results prove people want professional cards without a professional design budget. But free is not the strongest long-term payoff. The real win is a card that does not look like a free template, plus editable vector source that survives every future revision. You can try SVG Genie free with no credit card required. After that, credit packs start at $9 with no subscription to cancel. If one strong vector direction avoids generic template work, printer cleanup, or a design that undermines the first impression, the value is immediate. So stop handing out a card that makes your work look cheaper than it is. Go to svgenie.com, describe the identity you want people to remember, generate a crisp, editable SVG business card, prove it at real size, and keep one vector master for every print run, teammate, and future update.